Mauihowey live stream. Today we're doing a neighborhood live stream. We're going to go ahead and walk through the neighborhood. I haven't done a live stream in probably almost 2 weeks, 10 days, 2 weeks. Always waiting for a place to go, and plus it's been raining in the morning and everything else. So a nice morning, we'll do a live stream here. I'll turn this camera around. Well, first of all, who are we sponsoring today? Today we have Gotta Love Thailand, so it's Dave. So we're sponsoring wearing Dave's shirt today. So we're gonna go ahead and start walking. We're gonna go walk on down to the Tim Hortons where we always get our coffee at. So I hope you hang along with us for a little bit and take a walk. Let me turn this around. All right, so you can see we're actually starting at the schoolyard, not far from our house, a little schoolyard here, nice park. So we're gonna start walking. We're gonna walk up to the main road there and walk on down to get our coffee, but we'll stop at a park or two on the way. Don't know if anybody will be here today. Don't know if anybody will show up, but we're gonna do a little walk. Hey Dave, did you see I had your shirt on? Turn around real quick. There you go. Got the Gotta Love Thailand shirt on today. We're doing good. Doing good back here in the States. It's been nice. We've had really good weather. Rainy every morning. Every morning it's been raining a little bit, drizzly, rainy. Then usually right after the early morning it clears up and it's been nice here in Michigan. This next week though, it's going to be like being back in Thailand. They're supposed to be mid to upper 90s. Mid to upper 90s this next week coming up. So Michigan's going to be hot as Thailand will be. So we'll see. Robert Mack, how are you? Thank you for coming. Just doing a neighborhood walk today. Nothing special. I just hadn't done a live stream in probably 12 days. And what's that? Oh, she's seeing squirrel. She wants to take a picture of the squirrel. Thanks, Robert. Yeah, haven't done a live in like 12 days. So I just wanted to get on. We're going to do some more traveling. We got plans, but it seems like every time we get ready to go, hi E.T., how are you? Good to see you. It seems like every time we get ready to go travel, something comes up and we can't get out for another day or two. I had a little slight problem with the car, nothing major, but little power steering problem. So I'm waiting to get that fixed before we get back on the road. So maybe another week or so. My friend's going to be working on it. He's a mechanic. So we'll get back on the road real soon. Maybe head on over to Washington, D.C. That's still on the list of things to do. But got to get the car fixed first. As soon as I get the car fixed, we're off and running. Hey Gary, how are you? Good to see you. Oh, you're at Icon Siam. There you go. That's not far from Cal's family. So that's pretty cool. Her daughters live real close to Icon Siam. So we're just doing a neighborhood walk. You can see this is just where our little small neighborhood is. Not big houses, small houses, but it's good enough for us. We're going to walk on down to the main road here. We're taking a walk up to the Tim Hortons here. So if you guys know what Tim Hortons is, a coffee shop. So we're going to take a walk on down to the coffee shop. Once again, I hope I don't have any problems with the videoing today, even though it seems like I started off bad already. I went ahead and got started on the video and I looked and I only have like 50% on my phone. So I don't know how long that's going to last. Must not have charged last night. There's where I stay right in front, small little house. Just a tiny place, but it's good enough for us. We just stay here, basically just a tiny place to stay while we're back home in Michigan. Keep on walking. It's a beautiful day out, beautiful morning. We're walking on down to Tim Hortons, gonna have a coffee. We'll stop. There's a couple parks on the way. A little lake right across the street from us. We go kayaking there, bike riding, a little bit of everything. Got 5 people early in the morning. here early in the morning, in the evening back in Thailand. We will be back there, Dave, in case you forget, September 9th we're leaving here. So we should be back there September 10th, I believe. Have to get together after. I think Cal's going to be heading on home to Surin towards the end of September. So I'll probably drive with her. I'll probably take her back there. She's got something to do with, you know, her mom passed away in January, and they're doing some kind of, I don't know, thing where they're serving all the old folks in the village and stuff to take care of and for people that have died. So they're going to be doing something like that. So we're going to go head back over there, probably stay in Surin for 4 or 5 days. Then I think we're going to go up to Isan for a little bit. I mean, we're already in Isan, but go north to Uban, maybe Mukdahan, do a little ride around there, and then go ahead and head on back. And then somewhere around the end of November, beginning of December, we are going to go ahead and do a long trip up to Chiang Mai, Chiang Rai, the Golden Triangle. That's all going to be on the bike. So a lot of miles going on the bike this year, I think. Driving. Hell, I'll have to turn it in and get a new one pretty soon. It'll have so many miles. And we love to ride on the Forza, so that's what it's about. So we're coming up on the main road here. And go ahead and walk on down, then we'll go across. Right behind those trees is a lake. So we'll take you for a walk on down by the lake. A nice day, huh? Can't beat the temperature right now. It's been a little bit chilly in April when we got back. Of course, it's always like that up here. And then May was kind of rainy. Rain most of the time here in May. See, it was garbage day today. Motorcycles are everywhere. Yes, they are. Yeah, just a nice little walk around by our neighborhood. That's all it is, and we're going to go on down. It's actually probably 1.5 miles, 2 miles walk down to Tim Hortons. So I'll keep the phone on as long as I have battery. If I happen to lose you guys because my battery went dead, I looked up and I had just more than 50%. Must not have charged last night. Garbage day. Yellow ones are recycle. It's warm, but not incredibly hot, not like it was earlier. I've seen you guys were over 40 for, what, about 3 weeks straight. Absolutely, Robert. Just, we'll get together before then and we'll head on out. I think Dave likes to go. Maybe we'll get him to go ahead and hop on his bike and go with us too. More the merrier. Hello, Mrs. Mack. And we'll run across here, play Frogger. It's not too bad here. Not like back in Thailand where you gotta weave and jump in between. You can see the lake behind there. Yeah, I know we'll try and get Dave to go. I don't know if Bobby and Jai will go or not. I know Bobby said he didn't like following us in the car. He said it was too hard to follow us. We all took the motorbikes and we're zipping around, and Bobby said it was too hard for him and Jai to follow us. But yeah, we'll make a plan to get going again. We had a great time last time in Koh Chang. It was a lot of fun. Got everybody, there was enough people so everybody had something to do. Can go here, can go there. And we rode our bikes. I really enjoyed the bike ride. That was great. Dave, you had a little problem on the way back, I know, with the flat, but still was a nice ride, huh? So we're going to take a walk up to this little park here on the right. It's not a big park, it's just a small one. But it does take you down by the water, so I'll take a walk down there because I'd rather show you something pretty than just the neighborhood. Neighborhood's okay, it's nice. It's an older neighborhood, older part of town, but it's affordable, it's nice. Someplace to lay your head. And we come here in the wintertime when we were living here all the time. The lake's frozen and can do a lot of stuff. Yeah, you should. That would be great. Just have to find a place to park it. I mean, you could park it over by us. The only thing is that that's down in Houlihan. You'd have to come down to Houlihan to get it all the time. But yeah, I mean, that would be great if you got a Forza. God, you can do everything. You travel around the whole country. That's what me and Dave did. Dave got his first, and I liked it so much that I went ahead and I got one myself. And I love the bike. You know, here in the States, I probably never drive that on the expressway or anything, but back home, perfectly good for traveling. I think it's the best bike you can probably get over there. It's a little work mule. I got mine loaded up to 2 side bags. Dave always looks on Marketplace, Facebook Marketplace. There's a place that's not too far from my house, right on the other side of a little mountain in Houlihan called Hinlick 5. Right on the other side, he has all kinds of Forzas. They're all Farang owned were Farang owned, and they're somewhere around 130, 140,000 if you get 10,000 kilometers on. He's got a few that are less than 10,000 kilometers that are a bit more, maybe 150,000, but not bad. Yeah, there you go, 120. That should be about a right good price, depending on how many kilometers it has on it. Depending on how many kilometers you get on the bike, but they're not that expensive. I mean, they're reasonable. I knew Dave would know. He's always on that Marketplace looking for stuff, so he always has an idea. CJ is looking for a bike too. I don't know if he's bought it. I see he's been driving around, I think, on his friend's bike. But CJ from CJ in Paradise, he's looking too. He wants to go riding, so when we do the big trip up to Chiang Mai, I think CJ is going to go with us. At least he's talking about going with us. It'd be really cool if CJ went. Oh yeah, well that's what I did. I got a new one, but it's not new anymore. I've already got about 13 or 14,000 kilometers on it. I bought mine brand new with the different trips. I've been back and forth to Surin probably 5 times, and you know, that's 2,000 miles or 2,000 kilometers round trip just about. And then you know, we made some detours. We went all the way down south. Okay, buddy, we'll talk for sure there. Everybody's probably busy doing stuff back home. Nobody's jumped on over here. I want to take people by the lake. It's so pretty here first. This is just, I mean, it's literally a 5, 6, 7 minute walk from my house to here. Real nice, beautiful look at the lake. I'll start heading on out walking again, but I just want to come by the lake and show you guys. We go kayaking over here. We were just kayaking a couple days ago. We went ahead and took our inflatable. There'll be a video on that. We went ahead and went out kayaking. A lot of fun. We have an inflatable over here, inflatable kayak. Okay, walking down steps. All the Canadian geese. That's what you gotta watch. Those things poop like crazy, poop like dogs. Walking on down the Ford Lake. Hey August, how are you? Good to see you. We're just doing a little walk, neighborhood walk today. I haven't done one in about, a live stream in about 10 or 12 days, so figured I'd get one in real quick here. And I said, I want to get some on when we're going around traveling, but I've had a couple issues with the car, nothing major, just a little power steering thing. So trying to get that fixed up before we go riding again. I don't have a new car here. I got an old car because I leave it most of the time. Oh yeah, it is early. Yeah, they're huge over here because of the lake. You know, we're so proximity to Canada, and plus they're protected over here. So they just keep multiplying and everything else. Yeah, we go just a small lake, but it is so beautiful over here. We walk on down here all the time. It's even, you know, in the wintertime, if we get a nice day where it's not so cold, bitterly cold when we're here. Of course, we're not here anymore, but when we were here, we used to come on down here and hang out for a little bit, see all the snow. You know, obviously Cal loves the snow, so we used to come down here all the time. Not like it used to be when I was a kid, that's for sure. We used to get lots of snow when I was a kid, Robert. Now it seems like it's, you know, tapered off quite a bit. But yeah, this is the lake. Now, the last live stream I did, I'll show you right here in a second. Okay, all the way back here, you can see the dam. There's a dam there. So I did a live walking stream over there, live stream from there, and walked all over the park on the other side of that. But this is called Ford Lake. On the other side of the dam is the Lower Huron, and that's what we kayaked. And then that takes you over to Belleville Lake. Yeah, this is a little lake. This is Ford Lake, Gary. And like I said, it turns into Lower Huron. See, there's some right in front of you. That's a hotel. That's a Marriott. And there's a golf course called Eagle Crest Golf Course, and that is for actually Eastern Michigan University. So it's their golf course for the school. And you can see, and we live right back over this way. And all the geese. Later on, I don't like to go out on this lake in late August because there's so many geese here, and they all poop like crazy. Hey, Nikki, how are ya? They all poop like crazy, and the water gets really nasty up this way. Oh, I had that on last week. The very last live stream I did, Robert. I wore the Robert Mack shirt. You have to go back to the last live stream and check it out. I went ahead and I put somebody new on every week. I put somebody new on every week. I've done Dave. Now today, I did you last week. I think I did Bobby and Jai like 3 or 4 weeks ago. Excuse me. Yeah, you have to go back, look at the very last live stream I did. I wore yours. I started off, we were down by the dam. I think it's called Ford Lake Dam live stream. So check that out. Yeah, you'll see that I wore your shirt last week. Dave's this week. Excuse me, dry throat. So now I'm going to head up. We're going to walk on down to the Tim Hortons here. Tim Hortons is a coffee shop. So we're going to walk back up and head on over to the Tim Hortons. There's Cal. And Cal's got on the Mauihowey shirt today. So she's got on the Mauihowey. I've got on the Gotta Love Thailand. Last week it was the Robert Mack in Asia, or Robert Mack Media. Oh, she's showing me, she got pictures of a rabbit. Oh yeah, she's got pictures of some of the wildlife, rabbit hopping around here. And we come down here all the time. It's a nice little park. This is really, I think this lake right here, so people don't, you know, they do. They swim in the lake now, but later on, hi, Jet. I think more people swim downstream here, down on the other side of the dam. That's Belleville Lake. This one has so many geese in it that it's okay now, and you'll see people water skiing and stuff, but later in the year, nobody goes in. Later in the year, Belleville on the other side of the dam is packed, and this side is not. This side is empty. Got these little things on, I stepped on one of them. I don't know what the hell they are, these little, not acorn, maybe they are acorns. Yep, gotta wear them. So I put on everybody's shirt, especially when I do my live streams to help advertise for everybody. Any of my friends from over here or whatever, they can see the shirt and everything else, and hopefully we get a few more subscribers. Not that it really matters that much. We all have our friends anyway. At the rate I get new subscribers, it'll take me another 10 years to get 10,000. I am nearing 5,000 though. Of course, it's taken 4 years to get there. I guess I could have just walked up the stairs. I don't know where Kat went. She always gets lost and finds me later. Man, we went kayaking on Wednesday. I was so out of shape. I haven't done it in so long. Haven't done anything. I think the last time I kayaked was when we were in Ko Chang. So it was November of last year. We went kayaking and oh my God, my arms were killing me at the end of the day. It's crazy. Water was pretty rough and fighting the current coming back. I get out and do more walks. Hi Nanette, how are you? Thank you. Just showing you a little bit of my house, my city, my state. We did a little bit. If you go back, you can see where I live. We started off at the house. We're walking on down to the local coffee shop. You still in Vietnam, Nanette? I think it may be too early over here in the States for people to jump on. Usually I get a few more people. August, you're the only one up early enough, and you're the only one from here in the States. Everybody else is from back in Southeast Asia. Hi, Johan. Thank you for joining. Welcome to Michigan. I'm in Michigan today doing a neighborhood walk. California, so 3 hours earlier than here, so you are up early. I don't know why I always think you're from the Texas area, but you're not. Got a nice little group of people here now. It's only 6, but like I said, I don't have anybody here except for August. He's the only early riser here in the States. Soccer field, the kids play here all the time. This place is always jumping with football or soccer. So I hope everybody's doing good back home. I said we'll be back there in September. First part of September we're heading back, and then a little bit of driving around. Cal's got something to do back in Surin. So Dave, are you going to be in Surin at the end of September, beginning of October? We'll be there, meet up for lunch or dinner or something. ET, now no live stream today? Or are you doing one in a little bit? I know you usually do a live stream about this time. Or did you already do it and I missed it because I was walking around here? You can see it's a nice sunny day, not too hot. It's probably 75 degrees or so. Maybe a little warmer, but not too bad. So we're supposed to have Thailand-like weather next week. They said mid-90s for 4 or 5 days in a row. And that's hot for here. We usually get to upper 80s, but not too many times do we get to the mid-90s. Yeah, it is perfect. It's absolutely beautiful. I don't know how to do that, Robert. I've never done it on this. I don't use StreamYard. I do, hold on. Yeah, I don't know how to do that, Robert. All I know how to do is live stream together, so I don't know how to do that. I've never done that. I want to end the stream by hitting the wrong thing. I don't know, Robert. We'll have to go ahead and maybe we'll do one next week. We'll get together. I'll talk to you on the phone, and you can tell me how to do that. I don't do the StreamYard thing. I just do the live YouTube. I know everybody has the StreamYard and they have a link they can drop and get on, but I don't know how to do that with YouTube. I've never done it. So when I get off, I'll go ahead and talk to you from the coffee shop or whatever, and you can explain to me how to do it, because I'm totally clueless. I think I'm lucky enough that I can figure out how to do this. Okay, yeah, I don't know. I've never done it like this. I know you've done it before, and you can jump on Dave's. I don't know how he does it. Yeah, it's kind of a little bit like that with the older. Yeah, okay. It's kind of like Buffalo. It's an older type of city and neighborhood. It's nice. It's peaceful. I like the lake right across. That's always nice. Of course, Buffalo's right on the big lake, so. Okay, so that's how you do it. Robert, we'll have to do that next time. We'll go ahead and we'll do a live stream together. We'll put it up together. You go ahead and do it from Branson, and I'll do it from here. We'll plan a day. You go and I'll go someplace. We'll both talk. Yeah, well, the houses here are probably 1950s. So, you know, they're all 70-year-old houses here. Okay, hold on, what was that? Yeah, that's what I thought. StreamYard on the PC. I know everybody can do it on the StreamYard, but I didn't think you could do it with just YouTube Live. I never used StreamYard, I just used YouTube Live. I know Bobby used to do it all the time also when he did his karaoke. So he used to have lots of people come up and sing, but I've just been doing walking live streams by myself. I know there's a little thing on here that says go live together. So I'm assuming you can invite more than one person if you want, but you probably have to start at the beginning of the live stream. From your place, Robert, that's a long ride. I'm going to say from Branson back up here is going to take you every bit of maybe 8-9 hours if you stop for you know, gas, coffee and stuff. So probably at least 9 hours to get back. We left from just east of Kansas City, and it took us every bit of 8.5 hours to get back. So but if you decide you want to come up here, man, there's so much to see, Robert. You wouldn't want to just come here. I mean, obviously I'd meet you someplace and go on out and show you around, but you really want to go up north in Michigan. You want to head up towards the bridge, but Traverse City area, hold on. Okay, I understand for live, for joining. Yeah, you want to go up towards the bridges, Traverse City up there. If you come at the right time, they have the Cherry Festival. All along the western coast of Michigan is just amazing. You got the sand dunes there. Up to the bridge, you can go to Mackinac Island, Mackinac City. On the other side is St. Ignace. If you want to go a little farther in the Upper Peninsula, there's Sault Ste. Marie with the Sioux Locks and Tequamanon Falls. God, there's so much to do in Michigan, but it's all northern Michigan. I have some friends that went ahead and they do the van life thing. Really great people. I was yakking at them a while ago because they came through Michigan. Hi, Mike. How are you? Good to see you. Yeah, they came through Michigan, and they basically did a stop in Flint and then the outskirts of Detroit about how nasty Michigan was. And, you know, every big city has its bad areas. And I yacked at them. I was kind of crabbing at them about, you missed all the good stuff. Yeah, I'll bet. That would be awesome, dude. That would be absolutely awesome, right? Matter of fact, you know, what are we looking at? Cobus, hi Cobus, hi Richard. Yeah, matter of fact, I got back, I've been looking at bikes again because I want to hop on one, but it seems like everything I'm looking for, I can't find. It's all stuff in between. I'm either looking for something that's about a 650, like a Shadow, not Shadow, a Nighthawk or something like that, just to get around town, or a cruiser, like maybe a Goldwing or a Harley, one of the dressers, full dresser Harley, to go ahead and do long trips with. And everything they're selling here is like Shadows, 1100s, with not, no place to put big bags or anything on, and too big for around the city. All right, guys, I'm down 20%. I told you, I don't know what the heck happened, but somewhere along the line, I forgot either didn't charge it, phone, or it didn't charge, or whatever. So we're gonna walk as far as we can go till my power is gone. Once again, it wouldn't be a Mauihowey video unless everybody rides bikes here, bike paths right here. They got a thing called B2B, which is border to border. All right, now I understand. I knew who Giant is, but I couldn't place it's Ron. Ron is Giant, Giant is Ron. I have to put that in my brain and lock it up. I keep forgetting. Oh, dude, I'd love to have I've got so many ideas going on. Well, I know that the Goldwings will ride for 100,000 miles easy. I mean, those things make it a long way. The Harleys are good too. I mean, they don't get broken in until you get 40,000 on them. Yeah, it took me a minute. I'm not the quickest there, Ron. The older I get, the harder it is for me to remember everything. So yeah, I was looking for either a full dresser, something that we can pack up and go for trips on, or something small just to zip around town here. And unfortunately, everything seems to be in the middle of that. Shadow 1100s, but small bags on the side, stuff like that. I still may find something maybe towards the end of the year, which would be good for next year, Hold on, I missed that. Okay. Well, that'd be nice. I was talking, we got a motorcycle place right down the road here, and I went and talked to them real quick, get a lead on anything. They went ahead and basically told me not to shy away from the bikes with 40,000 or so, as long as they've been maintained. They said those are in better shape than the ones that have been sitting around in the garage for, 5 years, 6 years, with low miles on them. They said people don't drive them, causes more problems. Now, I was also looking for something fuel injected, since I'm going to leave it for periods of time here. So you don't want to get your carbs all varnished up too. So we're walking. We're going to make it all the way down to Tim Hortons. It's going to be a little bit of a hike. It's probably about another 1.5 miles down. I'm sure I'll lose my power by then, but I'll take you guys as long as I can. So today, if I lose you, it's because I lost power. Yeah, that's why I said, sorry, the people going ahead and that were at the shop, they said if you got 30, 40,000, that those are good bikes, not to shy away from. If they got good records for how they kept them up, it's better to buy something like that than to pick up something with 12, 13,000 same year that doesn't, it's been sitting in the garage. So I've been looking. Maybe I'll find something towards the end of the year before we go home, so I can have it when I get back in the spring. Then we'll be doing a lot of riding trips here. Like I said, still waiting to go on our trip down south. I want to go see my buddy Jack and another buddy Brennan. They're down south, YouTubers. That would be Twisted Locust and Traveling Fools. I want to go see them. But I've had a little bit of a power steering problem with my car, so get that sorted out first and then we'll go. Heck, I still got 3 more months here, so plenty of time. I think maybe as soon as we can, we're gonna hop on a flight and go on out to Washington, D.C. Yeah, it was crazy. We went one day rain, the next day was sunny, next day rain, then sunny. Yeah, you know what? If I had the bike, I'd love to go on down south again and ride through the Smokies and do the Dragon's Tail. I did that when I was about 24, 25 years old. So many, many years ago, rode through the Smokies on down to Daytona Bike Week. Ypsilanti, Ypsilanti. I know it sure does sound funny, doesn't it? Yeah, it's Ypsilanti, that's where we live. It's real close to Ann Arbor, so if people are familiar with the Ann Arbor area, that is where the University of Michigan is. Twice, huh? I did that, like I said, I guess I was about 25 back then, somewhere around, because we did Sturgis first. We did 2 years in a row Sturgis, and then 2 years in a row I went on to Daytona. And of course I was young back then. I don't know if I could ride that. 1 year riding out to Sturgis, next year we trailered. Young way back then. Then I didn't have bikes for a while, then I got back on them. Since I've been in Thailand, when I get back to Thailand, it's nothing but motorbikes. And then I come here, feel like I'm driving on the wrong side of the road again. Wow, that's a lot of riding, Ron. It's a lot of riding all 1 year. Chapped ass for a long time. So we plan to do one big trip, come back, plan to do another big trip, come back. Oh, Cal's running to catch up now. She must have got lost back there. Just turned around to take a look and see. So we're still walking, just neighborhood walk and talk. They had a pretty rough storm here a couple days ago. Blew through here, but not nothing big like out in the Midwest, but knocked down some branches from these old trees, so you can see they're all out, taking care of a lot of work here. These people might actually be out doing some kind of road work. Mike, I'm sorry I've been missing your live streams, but you've been having them at the wrong time for me. Every time I get up in the morning, it says live stream. I'll get up at 7 o'clock, live stream 5 hours ago. So I keep missing your live streams because they're basically in the middle of the night for me. And getting kind of loud, sorry guys. We'll get away from him in a minute. Know what the heck they're doing, some road work. All right, thanks Ron, I appreciate it. Appreciate you coming today and hanging out for as long as you did. We'll catch up with you real soon. I'm gonna keep walking until I don't have any power. When you see my camera go off, that means that I've run out of juice for my camera. I didn't charge it good last night, my fault. Cal runs, and then gets lost. It's a nice woody area out here. You wouldn't know that, you know, we're not too far from downtown Ypsilanti. I mean, it's big, not a big town, but it's a good-sized little city over here. And then obviously Ann Arbor is huge. That's about maybe 8 miles, 9 miles down the road. We do have everything here. I mean, we have restaurants and stores and everything else. So I guess it's kind of like being in a cooler Hua Hin. Hey love, how are you? Thanks for coming. Good to see you today. We're doing a little walk. You missed the front part of us where we're at the lake there, not too far from my house. They need to trim some of these bushes back, getting kind of jungly over here. Almost looks like I'm in Thailand here, huh? It's good to see everybody here. I appreciate you all showing up off and on. I know it's a little bit different when I do live streams here. If I do a live stream in the morning back in Thailand, I still get all my Thailand people because they're all up early. Plus I get all the people from back here. But now when I'm here, it's a Friday, so I probably got lots of them at work. And the ones that aren't are probably out and about doing stuff. So not too many people from here, from the US. We ride our bikes. This is right here you can see it. It's a bike trail called B2B, border to border. And it virtually takes you across the whole county here. So if you want to ride, you can ride from one end of the county all the way to the other end of the county. It's really cool. There's so many parks here. I guess okay. There's so many state parks around this area, and like I said, you can ride. They're virtually all connected with this bike trail. Some on the road like this, but then they all do join up at the park. And I'll go to the parks, and you can ride the parks and then go on to the next park with this border to border. I took our bikes back to Thailand, and I've been saying I'm going to fix a bike up for Cal, and I've been lazy. Getting fat and lazy over here, eating all the American food. Eating all our Western food here, and I'm getting fat and lazy. I need to get out and do more exercising, so I gotta get those bikes together, start pedaling, so when I get back to Thailand, I can get out and do stuff. No sunshine. Well, it is the fall for you guys, right? It's actually probably late fall because it's late spring for us. Yeah, it's I said all of April was cold, rainy. I think next year, winter already, wow. You guys getting snow there, or you don't get snow, Mike? Yeah, we got back here, and yeah, that's what I said. You know, when you go on back over to Asia, you eat better. You're out and about doing stuff, and you get back here, it's like, it just starts sitting around. I feel like I'm getting fatter and not doing stuff. I got to get my butt up and do stuff. Okay, hold on, what was that? Oh, okay, so you have a couple-hour drive to go to snow. Oh, she got a picture of a turtle. You better keep your hand away from his mouth. Right by the lake, you got turtles and rabbits and squirrels and every other kind. We seen a beaver swimming by yesterday or 2 days ago. The geese, ducks, everything out there. Anyway, we got back, I started saying we got back in April. I think next year we're going to come back towards the end of May because I'm going to see if I can do an extension for my income taxes. If I can do an extension where I can file them a little bit later, I think you get a 90-day extension for free. I'll have to check into that. I don't like being here in April. When I'm here in April, it's rainy, cold, there's no leaves on the trees, everything else. I'd rather be here in October than in April. October, the leaves are all changing color. It's so much prettier. So I'm going to keep walking until I lose power, guys. I told you, I don't know if I didn't plug it in right or whatever, but when I started, we only had 50%, so, and we've been on for 45 minutes. Probably down around 10% soon. Another park. So we got all these little parks over here. All right, see, airport, Willow Run Airport, not far from us. It's not the main one, it's a small one. A lot of cargo planes. We have all these little parks everywhere over here. Michigan sure does make sure we got parks. Kids are out here on the weekends, it's crazy. I think they're already out of school, I'm not sure. We went by that small school at the beginning and it looked like it was empty, so I think they're already out. I thought they used to get out like on the 20th or somewhere around there, but it's already closed up. Apartment complexes right on the water. Surprised you're not seeing anybody out here jogging or running or anything. Usually you see lots of people out here doing all that. Beautiful day, nice sunny, not too hot. What's that?
No, I said just had the pot.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah. Here, 1 second. Do another plug for Dave. I'll let Cal take it and walk in front of the camera for a second so you can see his whole shirt. Good. So that's Dave's shirt. Gotta love Thailand. And it fits me pretty good. Here. Oh, okay. She said I got turned with the sun on it. There we go. Better. So that's Dave's shirt. Good look at the front. Good look at the back. That's it. Okay, hold on. There we go. Okay, I'm down to 10% battery, guys. Once again, I'm going to keep walking. If I lose you, it's my fault, not anybody else's fault this time. I went ahead and I either didn't charge the battery on the phone good enough or something. I started off with 50%. So we're on our way. We're still walking on down C. Okay, Richard, thanks. I appreciate it. Thank you for coming by. Yes, Nanette, love, all my friends from Asia are there. Only August showed up over here. Nobody else from the States came on to say hello. Bunch of bums. I know they're probably at work. I know Twisted Locust, he's a homesteader. Yeah, I know that he's a homesteader, so he's got pigs and chickens, and he has to get up early. He gets up early to go take care of all that stuff, so that's why I don't see him too much. Okay, take care, Cobus. Thank you. Appreciate you showing. A bunch of bums, yeah. All my friends, bunch of bums, never come to support me. There's my ride back, just driving by. He's on his way down to the coffee shop. We walk on down there. It's about 2.5 mile walk. And when I get down there, we turn around and walk back. He'll give us a ride home. The Domino's. Still walking down. Yeah, I try to keep up. My plane's flying again. That's going to Willow Run. Detroit Metro is about maybe 20 miles away. This is that plane's a small plane. We have not a small airport. It's kind of big because a lot of the freighters go there. Kalita, all those go there. All the big freighters pull into Willow Run to drop stuff off and pick stuff up, but not too many. You never see any commuters. There's no people planes. I think the only people plane that goes in there are the sports teams will fly in and out of there. Detroit Tigers. I don't think the Lions do, but Tigers, Red Wings, they all fly in and out of there. Famous car wash. Doesn't look like it's in use now. Looks like they shut it down. Maybe going to tear it down, do something with it. And this is for sale on it, so probably didn't want to fix it up. So yeah, just old kind of town, old kind of city. So is it still warm back in Thailand and Philippines? I know it was super hot about a month ago. It should be coming up on rainy season now. Coming up on rainy season back there. Haven't talked to anybody except for CJ in Paradise, and he said it's been quite warm over there and not too rainy in Hua Hin, so. Still walking. We got another park coming up over there. This over here on the right's a apartment complex. They're not too expensive for being right on the water. Very hot in Vietnam. Need to get out to the beach, Nanette. You're not, but you're in Saigon now, right? You're not in. You're in Ho Chi Minh. You're not in Da Nang or anything anymore. Now you gotta hook up with Robert Mack if you get back out there when he's there. He knows everything out there. Robert's knows everybody, knows everything out there. Yes, I know CJ from CJ in Paradise. He's in Hua Hin where we're from. Let's see, let's say. Okay, not so hot there. And CJ was saying it's really hot in Hua Hin. Been a hot summer this year, but not rainy. Didn't say nothing about rain. Bangkok's your typical rain to beat hell one day, the next time no rain for a couple days. So, and one day the streets are all flooded, the next day cleared up like it never rained. People on the bike path. Lakeshore Apartments. I said, for being right on the water, you think these would be expensive, but they're not. They're actually quite affordable. I've had a few friends live here. What's that? Barbecue area over here. So if you want to go ahead and come on out and barbecue for your apartments, real nice area. Some more apartments across. Once again, if I lose you guys, I'm down below 10%, so I may lose you quickly here. Probably give me a notice when I get down to 5%. Wouldn't be a Mauihowey video if I didn't screw something up. And we're up to 52 minutes already, so it's lasted pretty good up till then. Appreciate everybody dropping in, saying hello, talking for a few. Might have to find some place. I know the art show, there's Ann Arbor art show's coming up soon. And maybe I'll do a live stream from there if I don't get the car fixed quickly. I'll go over there and do a live stream. Maybe do one in the afternoon, you know, maybe somewhere around 7, 8 o'clock at night. It'll still be light out there and be evening for here and be morning back there, so we can go ahead and get some people out both ways. Okay, hold on. Okay, not a place for swimming and boating. Okay, I understand. Walking into the sun, so it's a little bit hard. It's not like back in Thailand. You walk in Thailand into the sun and you can't see anything. Over here I can still see when people talk. I just gotta stop and read. Lazy lady. Sitting on the bench taking a break. Actually, she runs circles around me, but don't tell her that. Don't want her to get a big head. We went paddling and paddled with kayak all the way down the river and back, and I was all wore out. I think she could have gone for another hour. I'll have to take you guys down by Belleville Lake too, do a stream over there one day. Belleville Lake's only about maybe a mile past where I'm going to stop today. And that's a bigger lake. We just looked at Ford Lake. Ford Lake is a man-made lake. They end up putting a dam up here. They end up putting a dam up here. Ford company did, to help power their plants and stuff. Oh, I don't know how many years ago. Mr. Mitch was here before. He knew all the answers for that. So we still got quite a way to go. Heck, we're probably only about halfway. That tells you how far we're walking. Nice day. God, I can't believe how beautiful today is. Not so hot. Okay, up front here, I don't know if you guys know what disc golf is. Frisbee or disc golf. But this used to be a golf course. Hold on, take water. Drink of water. This used to be a regular golf course many years ago. And then they went ahead and they kind of let it go. Got a little bit out of hand. They weren't doing anything to it. And somebody bought it and they turned it into a disc golf course. Yeah, in about another 2 or 3 weeks, it'll be humid as heck. But right now, it's not like back in Thailand. It's like, right now, it's like being back in Hua Hin in November or December, where it's warm, but it's not humid. But in another month, 3 weeks or month, the humidity picks up here and then you just sweat. It's the same thing as being in Thailand, sweating your butt off. Anyway, I was saying they turned this into a disc golf course where they're not really taking super good care of it, but they do go ahead and mow it and everything else. And man, you see kids out here in the middle of wintertime playing. Got boots on and winter coats and everything else, and they're walking along playing disc golf.